All right, y'all. Just got home. Had to get some things situated inside the house. And you already know it's Thursday. You know what we do on Thursday. But do you ever find yourself sometimes trying to get away from certain people and they're just always there? They're just like a thorn in your side. They're like a little shadow. And no matter what you do, how far you run, how fast you run away, they're always there. Well, guess what? That's what I'm dealing with this guy right here. Yes, I got him again on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and who knows how many other days there's going to be. But as long as he's taken care of, that's the only thing that matters. But you already know it's Thursday, and you already know what Thursday is, right? It is Dog Walk Thursdays. With this one, she is so excited. Are you ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go bye-bye? All right, let's harness her up and let's get this show on the road. All right, so we are off. We are off. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Yep, we're going this way. Got my man right here. He likes walking Athena, our old puppy dog with her bum leg. But she's in good spirits. She's good. All right. So, are you switching directions? What are we doing? Crazy dog? I don't know what her problem is. I think she's just overly excited because her big brother is here again. But, you know, we good. We are good. We are good. We are good. Hey, you want to walk her? All right. He's taking off with her. And me, you already know. Got to get my thoughts off on this beautiful Thursday evening. So earlier this morning, I was talking about remaining stoic. And I kind of want to touch on that a little bit more this evening, man. So being stoic takes a level of maturity. It really does. Especially when it is so easy to lash out, crash out, you know, act out of character. Because getting angry is a feeling that it does not take a lot of effort to do. It's a natural reaction to things. But holding back and assessing situations, those things take time to develop, those traits, those habits. Being stoic, it really does. It took me years upon years upon years, because I used to be a whole hot-headed, light-skinned ass Negro. That was me. I would always pop off. I would always get into altercations. That's just who I was. But in time, when you start, you know, having a family, having kids, you have a lot to lose. You got to start assessing those situations. Sometimes it's better to just walk away. That's one of the things that I've taught my son, and I'm continuing to teach him, especially now. Like, kids are going to get into altercations, right? But the thing that sucks with society is that back in the day, we would go to the bathroom and, you know, handle our business if we had an issue with somebody, or we'll wait till after school, go across the street and go do that. And then after we get done doing that, the following week, we'll probably be cool again. But now, since laws have changed, if you get into a fight at school, instead of sending you to detention or ISS and school suspension, or just, you know, sending you home for a few days, you got to go to court and all of this other shit. You catching battery charges. And that's part of the issue now with these kids shooting each other. Because we don't live in an environment where we look at altercations and conflicts amongst boys as they're just being boys. They're just getting that testosterone off. We make it to the point to where, oh, if you do this, you gonna go to jail. When it wasn't like that. See, my generation, I believe it's the last generation where we actually had to fight with these. That generation after my generation, those are the ones that's always pulling out guns and, you know, dealing with, you know, situations, conflict to the extreme. When back in the day, we would just scrap, man. Let's see who got these hands. Fuck a gun, right? But that's the era that we're living in now. So this is why it's better to teach your kids at an early age about being stoic. Like, my son knows how to defend himself. But I tell him also, never throw the first punch. No. You can, you know how to block. You know how to, dodge. You know how to bob and weave. You know how to do all of that. So assess the situation first. It's better to walk away than to allow things to escalate. So we got to teach our kids that first, man. Conflict resolution. Another thing that we need to teach our kids is not every single prank, TikTok challenge, all of these things should be exercised. Now, I live in the DFW Metroplex, and the biggest story that's going on right now is that 11-year-old kid who got shot by this grown-ass ex-military guy. I think they said he was ex-military, for playing Ding Dong Ditch. AJ, you heard of Ding Dong Ditch? Ditch. Okay, so do you think that that is a safe prank to play? Why not? Well, what if I told you that a 11-year-old boy in Frisco, I believe it happened last weekend, him and his cousin were playing Ding Dong Ditch, and the homeowner came out of the house and shot the 11-year-old boy in the back when they was running away. What do you think about that? It is insane. Too far? Why?
It did shoot a child, so that's like kind of illegal.
Well, agree with you. 1000% agree with you. That's what we call overkill. Now, those kids were in the wrong for knocking on these people's door, because they did it multiple times from what I saw and read online. But once you see that they're kids running away, you don't chase after them and shoot them. And then the guy, instead of holding himself accountable, he tried to run away. They found him like 20 miles from his house with a whole bunch of clothes. So he was trying to escape because he knew that he was wrong. Now, if he wasn't in the wrong, then there would be no reason to run away, right? So this is why we got to be mindful on the when it comes to the things that we do. This is why I preach to you all the time about being a leader. Don't be a follower and be doing all of these stupid challenges that could get you hurt, get you in trouble, and make you look foolish. And it sucks because, you know, those kids had no business playing that game, right? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. We all know that. But at the same time, if you know that kids are running away, they're no longer a threat, This is Texas. We do have a stand your ground state, and that ain't standing your ground. That was chasing somebody down. And that's not okay. That's not good, man. So prayers out to that family, because my son is 11 years old. And if something like that happened to my son, I would stop at nothing to find the guy who did it. Be honest with you. I'm going to plead temporary insanity, because there's no way in hell I would let that slide ever in life, you know. And it sucks when you are a parent and you have children and you hear stories like this. It pulls on your heartstrings, because it's like, damn, what if that was my kid? Thank God that's not my kid. But this is why you have to be a strong influence, especially if you are a father and you have sons. You got to be a strong influence in your son's life so they don't do a whole bunch of dumb stuff to get themselves in trouble or hurt. But hey, we about to get up in here. I gotta cook, feed this one and this one too. And we're gonna do it like that, man. Enjoy our evening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all later. Peace. Hey, Stinky, I need a picture. Can I get a picture with you? Can I get some pictures?